Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Manchester United Career Mode series. In today's episode we are going to be having 4 games. The first game of today's episode is going to be a Europa League game against Fiorentina. The second game will be a Premier League game against Stoke City, a huge rivalry clash with Liverpool, and then we do have another Europa League game, this time against Celta Vigo, to end off the episode. If you guys can go ahead and drop a like rating on today's episode, that will be greatly appreciated. Can we hit over 150 likes for today's episode? Subscribe also if you are new to the channel for daily FIFA 17 career mode content. Before we do head into the first game of today's episode, I just want to do a quick training session here with my players. A quick training session here, and we're going to see that not too good training session, but you can see Memphis Depay did go up quite a bit in his overall. He picked up a C, so did Marcus Rashford. Pogba and Eric Bailly with 2 disappointing training sessions there, with them picking up Fs. So we've got our second Europa League game for this season. It's against Fiorentina, the Italian side. We did get off to a good start in the Europa League with a 1-0 win in the previous episode. You can see from the group table, us and Fiorentina did win our first games. They did defeat Celta Vigo. Let's head into this game and try and get a points gap between us and the rest of the teams. Obviously, we pick up the 3 points. We'll go 3 points ahead of Fiorentina. Let's take a look at the Fiorentina side for this game. They've got Zarate in the midfield. I wonder what formation they're going with for this game. They're actually starting a 3 at the back formation. 3-2-5 formation, I think that is, or really a 3-5-1 formation. That's actually really interesting to see. I've never seen a team in career mode use that formation, and the Italian side obviously going with that. I feel like we could easily break down a 3 at the back formation with the team that I am using. I'm going with a bit of a stronger side to what I did do in the first Europa League game. We'll be starting Zlatan and Griezmann as the 2 strikers, with Pogba just behind them. Depay, Mata out on the wings. We got Verratti in the CDM position, Grimaldo, Smalling, Eric Bailly and Valencia in our defence, and David De Gea in goals. Ball's going to get played through. Zarate goes with the low cross. Eric Bailly looks to clear it out. Falls to the Fiorentina man, and they're going to pick up the 1-0 advantage. We tried our best to clear it out, but Fiorentina with a low cross, and Ilic is going to score the goal, and Fiorentina lead 1-0 here. We take a look at another replay of that. Bailly couldn't clear it out. Good low cross. De Gea almost saved it, but we're 1-0 down. Cuts it inside. Grimaldo still on it. Plays it to Griezmann with a touch. Griezmann with the finish. And there we go. It's 1-1. I think that's Griezmann's first goal here for Manchester United. We've leveled our 1-1 straight after Fiorentina did score. Straight from the kickoff, we went on the attack. Grimaldo cut the ball inside. Played it to Griezmann. I think it did take a deflection, but at least it went into the back of the net. And like I said, that's Griezmann's first goal in a Manchester United kit. Get in. Pogba's going to collect it. Plays it to Memphis. He plays the one through to Griezmann. Fake shot, Griezmann. Still on it. Oh, Griezmann with the shot. And it's just wide of the goal. But look at that play there from Griezmann. First with the fake shot, then brought it back outside. And almost scored a brilliant goal. To Pogba. To Mata. Valencia's making that overlapping run, and that's what we need. Valencia, over top ball. Griezmann, he's onside. Griezmann gets taken down. And referee says no penalty. I thought surely there should have been a penalty there for Griezmann. Valencia wins the header, only just. Verratti, Pogba, Griezmann. Plays it to Paul Pogba, can he go all the way? Pogba, and what a save from the keeper. We should easily be 2-1 up here. So the game is going to end in a 1-1 draw in our second Europa League game against Fiorentina. We should have easily won that game 2-1, maybe even 3-1, but our chances came close and did not go in. It ends in a 1-1 draw, and it's time to head into the second game of today's episode, that Premier League game against Stoke City. So we have a training injury, and you can see Paul Pogba suffered a dislocated shoulder. He's going to be out for 2 weeks. Pogba's going to be out for the next 2 weeks and could miss that huge rivalry with Liverpool. So I've gone ahead and actually rejected a few players from my scout report, and I've kept a few to continue scouting. We've got this game against Stoke City, the next game of today's episode in the Premier League. We'll win this game, we could possibly jump up into the first position in the Premier League. Ibrahimovic has been rested for this game because I want him to be full fitness for the game against Liverpool. Some players are on low fitness, and I definitely want Ibrahimovic to play that huge clash against Liverpool. Let's take a look at my Manchester United side for this game. You can see Griezmann and Rashford as the two strikers, Mata just behind them. Martial and Mkhitaryan now on the wings with Schneiderlin in the CDM position. Jimenez is coming to side, he'll be playing alongside Eric Bailly as the two centre back positions. And let's take a look at the Stoke City lineup for this game. They got Wilfred Boney, Arnautovic, Shaqiri, who is going to be so dangerous in this game. They're starting a 4-5-1 formation, which is surprising to see with Shea given on the substitutes. Let's head into this game, guys, against Stoke City. Like I said, if we win this game, we could possibly go top of the table in the Premier League. Let's go. Shaqiri now plays it wide. Arnautovic with the shot. De Gea with the save. Rojo, can he clear it out? And we do. Rashford, still going. Cuts it inside. Griezmann goes for the shot, and what a save from Butland. That would have been a great counter-attacking goal. We've got a corner here. Griezmann with the corner. The header from Jimenez. He's over the goal. Eric Bailly to Mata. To Griezmann. Mata plays a brilliant ball through. Martial making his run to goal here. Anthony Martial. And it's United 1-0. And you can see Anthony Martial had loads of space down the wing. We played the ball through. Martial with an easy cut inside with the one touch. And a brilliant finish into that bottom corner. And we've taken the lead against Stoke City 1-0 in the 56th minute. A brilliant ball there through from Mata. You guys will see a replay. Look at that ball from Mata. Martial with a few touches to cut inside. And into that bottom corner. And United lead 1-0. Bailly with a good defensive header to Mata. Mata actually has some space. Yet again, he sees Martial in the free position. This time, Anthony Martial to make it 2-0. Griezmann with the rebound. And it's easy as you like. Martial could have picked up his second goal. Good save there from Jack Butland, but the rebound fell to Griezmann. And we've now made it 2-0 here in the 71st minute. Jimenez wins a header. Schneiderlin is going to collect it to Mata. And yet again, Martial is just free down this wing. I'm not sure what Stoke City are trying to do here. Martial plays it to Marcus Rashford. Rashford to make it 3-0. And he's put it wide. And it could have been 5-0 here if we took all our chances. The game is gone down in a 2-0 win to ourselves here in the Premier League against Stoke City. We dominated Stoke City in this game. It could have been 3 or 4-0 if Martial scored those two chances right at the end and also Rashford. But the game ends in a 2-0 win. Griezmann also gets on the score sheet, which is good to see. But the next game of today's episode is massive. It's huge against Liverpool in the Premier League. We need to go ahead and we need to win that game. Before we do head into that game against Liverpool, I just want to have a quick training session here with my players, and also we're going to take a look at the league table and see that we are clear second in the table. Lots of player stats did go up from that training session. Martial picks up an A, which is good to see. This is my favourite fixture in the Premier League calendar. Every year I look forward to when Liverpool and United play. Being a United fan, this is the best fixture. We're at Anfield, we're facing Liverpool, and also Paul Pogba has come back into the side. Yes, he has returned before his 2 weeks, and he's here to start this game. It's second versus third. We're still undefeated in the Premier League. The only team in the Premier League to be undefeated. What a game this is going to be. And let's take a look at the Liverpool side for this game. They've got Coutinho, Sturridge, Mane, Henderson, Lallana, Lever, Moreno, Sacco, Matip, Klein in their starting 11. Firmino will be starting on the bench, so is Milner. Christian Eriksen has gone to Liverpool from Spurs. That is an interesting signing. And let's take a look at my United side for this game. De Gea, Valencia, Bailly, Smalling and Rojo at the back. Verratti in the midfield. Marcus Rashford and Martial as the two wingers. We've got Pogba in the cam position, like I said, returning from his injury. So is Zlatan Ibrahimovic coming back into the side. He'll be starting alongside Griezmann, who is on fire right now. There was an article on the menu saying just how good Griezmann is playing here in his early stages in his United career. It's Liverpool versus Manchester United at Anfield. Let's go, boys. Pogba to Verratti to Griezmann, who plays the one through to Marcus Rashford. Rashford, can he go all the way? And he's hit the crossbar. What a start to this game it would have been if Marcus Rashford picked up the goal after 10 minutes. Rashford streaming forward, and we almost put ourselves 1-0 in the lead. The referee almost got in the way there, but Lallana's got it now for Liverpool. Look at that challenge there for Marco Verratti. Zlatan Ibrahimovic to Griezmann. Looking for Pogba. Plays it through. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is offside. And I saw that before I took the shot, but what an attack that was. You can see Shorty there. He's ready for our first goal. But we're slowly getting there. Zlatan Ibrahimovic just offside. Martial. Marcus Rojo. Loses it. Mane is going to collect it. He plays it inside to Felipe Coutinho. To Lucas. He goes Lucas Leiva for Liverpool. To Sturridge. Back to Lucas. Through to Coutinho. What a save from De Gea. Lucas with the rebound. And De Gea is there to collect it. And what an attack that was for Liverpool. Eric Bailly with a good win. Bailly looks to play through. Coutinho's just that 2 seconds quicker. Verratti with a good win. Ibrahimovic now. Over top ball. Go on Pogba. Can Pogba put ourselves 1-0 in the lead? Not a good first touch there from Pogba. Pogba with the finesse shot. Gets in there. And Paul Pogba, what a goal. Paul Pogba makes it Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1, and what a finish there from Paul Pogba with the finesse shot, and we've taken the 1-0 lead. An over top ball. I thought Pogba stuffed it up there with the first touch, but you can see he took a big touch on the outside of his boot, found space, and finished it, and Paul Pogba, Manchester United lead 1-0. Rojo, that's not a good ball. Straight to Adam Lallana. Liverpool now on the attack. Plays it to Daniel Sturridge. And the shot's gone wide. And that's half time. Anthony Martial to Marco Verratti. To Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Verratti's going to receive it again. Ibrahimovic now. Plays that one through. Martial has the space down the wing. Just like the game against Stoke. Anthony Martial, can he go all the way here? Martial! And it's over the goal. Mane plays that one inside to Joel Matip. To Nathaniel Klein, to Jordan Henderson. You can see it's Alberto Moreno for Liverpool. Save from David De Gea. Comes back out. Matip. It's 1-1. Liverpool make it 1-1 here in the 72nd minute. And Matip, and it looks like Liverpool went all out attack there. He goes straight to Klopp and scores a level at 1-1. Valencia. Griezmann. To Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Back to Griezmann. He's got to look to play through. Pogba to win ourselves this game. What a save. Pogba with the 1-on-1 chance. And I thought surely that was the goal to win ourselves this game. Henderson's going to clear it out. And what an incredible game of football that was, guys. What an incredible game that was. A really intense game. And I'm really feeling it after that one. That was an intense game against Liverpool. It's going to end in a 1-1 draw. We had chances to win the game, and Liverpool had chances to win the game. It's just like the Man City game. Both teams had chances to win, but at the end of it, it's going to end in a 1-1 draw. And you can see from the match facts, look at how close this game was. Liverpool just had a bit more of possession. We had one more shot on target, but they had more shots overall. Just an incredible game this was, guys, and a 1-1 draw is actually a fair result. So it's time to head into the final game of today's episode. We're back with some Europa League action, this time against Celta Vigo. This is going to be the third group stage game. And from our first two games, we won one, and we did draw one, and we did draw our game earlier on in today's episode. That was our second game in the Europa League group stages. Let's hope that we can win this one and go clear top at the top of the group. And let's take a look at my Manchester United side for this game. Griezmann and Ibrahimovic as the two strikers, with Mata just behind them. Martial and Lingard as the two wingers, with Schneiderlin in the CDM position. Bailly, Smalling, Valencia and Rojo as our defenders, our back four, with De Gea in goals. And we can take a look at the Celta Vigo side for this game. Remember, I did play them back in my Barcelona crew mode, and they did actually cause me some troubles. They're starting a 4-3-3 formation. Let's head into this game, guys. Let's win this game and go clear at the top of our group stage. Diaz. Play it inside Iago Aspas. Inside, the shot's going to go in. And Celta Vigo take the lead 1-0 in the 16th minute at Old Trafford. Oh, Griezmann with a good win. Here we go, guys. Griezmann plays it to Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And there we go. Griezmann with a great win. And Griezmann's just playing so good right now, guys. He played it to Ibrahimovic, and that was an easy finish there from Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Mata can't get there, and that is how this game is gone down in another 1-1 draw. So many draws in today's episode, but it's better than a loss. So 3 draws and a massive win against Stoke City in the Premier League in today's episode. And that is how we're going to end off today's episode with the 1-1 draw against Celta Vigo. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, drop a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you all on my next video.